Here you can see question. Seerath want to cover the floor of her 5 meter and 3 meter room using square tiles. ओके तो एक यहाँ पे एक बॉय है जिसके रूम की साइज कितनी है 5 मीटर एंड 3 मीटर है और उस पे क्या लगाना चाहता है टाइल्स लगाना चाहता है इफ ईच स्क्वायर टाइल्स है साइड लेंथ 25 सेंटीमीटर और ईच टाइल्स की जो लेंथ है वो कितनी है 25 सेंटीमीटर तो फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ टाइल्स रिक्वायर्ड टू कवर द फ्लोर ऑफ हर रूम एंड फाइंड द कॉस्ट ऑफ द कवरिंग द फ्लोर if each tiles cost is rupees 325. So firstly you will find out the area of the room but in centimeter. Why? Because the uh, side of the square tiles is given in centimeter. Okay. So here length of room is 5 meter which is equal to 500 centimeter. Same as breadth of room 300 centimeter. Then area of room is 500 into 300 centimeter. You will not multiply it. Okay. Then side of square tiles is 25 centimeter. Then area of square tiles will be side into side which is equal to 25 into 25. Now here you will write number of tiles will be area of room upon area of one tile. So area of room we have already find out here 500 into 300 and area of one tiles is 25 into 25. So you will cancel it. Okay, you will cancel it. When you cancel it, you will get 20 and 12. Okay, then you will multiply it and you will get 240. After that, you will find out the cost of the tiles. Then cost of the tiles will be 240 into 325. Why? Because the area of the number of tiles is 240 and cost is given here 325. So you will multiply it by this number and this number. Now question number 2. Lina is painting a wall of length 6 meters and breadth 5 meters. One can of the paint can cover a surface of 5 square meters. So how many cans of paint does she need to paint the entire wall? Firstly, you will find out the area of the wall. First, you will write length of wall, then breadth of wall, then area of wall, which is equal to 30 square meters. Now you can see in the question, one can of paint can cover of a surface 5 square meters. Okay, so how many cans required? The number of can will be area of wall upon uh, one can. How much area one can cover? Okay, so here one can cover 5 square meters. We will write here 5. Then area of wall is your area of wall 30 and one can cover 5 square meters. You will write here 30.5 which is equal to 6. That means number of can is 6. 4.3. Lavanya wants to cover the floor of her living room with her carpet and the living room is 15 feet long and 15 feet wide. Each square foot of carpet cost is 25. How much money does Lavanya need for her carpeting her entire living floor? And after carpeting the floor, Lavanya want to add wooden skirting around the floor edge. ओके वो चारों तरफ क्या एक लकड़ी का फ्रेम भी लगाना चाहती है तो उसका टोटल कॉस्ट क्या आएगा तो फर्स्टली we will write length of floor 15 and breadth then area will be 15 into 15 which is equal to 2 to 5 square feet then cost of carpeting is 25 into 25 sorry 25 into 2 to 5 okay so when you multiply you will get 5625 then you will find out the perimeter of the room. Perimeter of the room will be 4 into 15. Why? Because side of the room is 15 feet. Okay. When you multiply, you will get 60. Then you will multiply it by the rate, and rate is given 12. 12 6 are 720 rupees. Okay. Then 4.4, a magazine of offering advertisement space for 400 per 10 square centimeter. Okay, per 10 मतलब per 1 नहीं है, यहाँ पे क्या है, per 10. Okay, a company want to post an advertisement that would take up half of the page. Okay, तो एक कंपनी क्या करती है, उसके हाफ पेज पर ही एडवर्टाइजमेंट उसे करना है. So the page of the magazine is 12 and 20 centimeter long. How much money does the company have to pay for the advertisement? Okay, तो यहाँ पे हाफ पेज का आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. So length of magazine page, okay, length of magazine page is 20 centimeter and the breadth is 12 centimeter. Then area of the magazine page will be 12 into 20, which is equal to 240 square centimeter. Okay, and area of the advertisement will be 1 by 2, half होगा, ठीक है, half of the page, तो half into 240, when you multiply you will get 120 square centimeter. And rate is given 400 per 10 square centimeter. He has not given 400 per square meter, so you will write here 400 upon 10. Okay, in this condition you will write here 400 upon 10, and the total area is 120, so you will multiply it and get 4800. 4.5, the rectangular garden is 30-meter long and 16-meter wide, and a path, okay, which width is 1.5 meter around it. Okay, around it, but your path is inside the boundary. Okay, so here you will find out firstly the area of the rectangular garden, then you will find out the area of the this part, okay, grassy part. Length of garden 30 meters is given, breadth is 16, then area 30 into 16, which is equal to 480. After that, width of the path is 1.5 meter. So what is the length of grassy part? Okay, length of grassy part will be 30 minus 1.5 1.5 from this side and 1.5 from this side. That means 2 into 1.5. Okay, which is equal to 3. So when you subtract, you will get it here 27 meter. Same as you will find out breadth, and then area will be 27 into 13. When you multiply, you will get 351. Okay, here is also asking the area of the path, which is equal to this area minus this area. Okay, so when you subtract, you will get 129. Your next question, 4.6, four squares can be joined together to form a rectangle. फोर रेक्टेंगल को ज्वाइन करके एक रेक्टेंगल प्रिपेयर किया जाता है और एक स्क्वायर भी उससे बनाया जाता है. तो दिस शेप विल बी लार्जर इन साइज एंड विच वन विल हैव अ लॉन्गर बाउंड्री. तो हियर साइड इज नॉट गिवन, तो यू विल टेक 1 centimeter. Okay, this is your four square which is joined together and form a rectangle. So let the side of each square is 1 unit, then length of rectangle will be here 4 unit and breadth will be 1 unit. In this condition, area will be L into B, which is 4 into 1, that means 4 square unit, and perimeter for rectangle to L plus B. L is 4, and breadth is 1. Okay, so 4 plus 1 5 and 5 2s are 10. Same is for this figure. Okay, so this is your square, side of each square is 1 unit, and length of rectangle will be here 2 unit. Okay, length of rectangle you can say here as square. Okay, then breadth of rectangle 2. Okay, here area of rectangle will be 2 into 2, which is equal to 4, and perimeter of rectangle will be 4 into side. 4 side is here, your side is 2 unit, one, this one and this one, okay, 2 unit, 4 into 2, which is 8. So you can see here that both shapes are equal in size. Why? Because areas are equal and rectangle has a longer boundary. Why? Because here your perimeter is 10. Okay. Here your perimeter is 10 and here 8 only. Next, a rectangle garden is 85 centimeter long and 65-meter wide. There are two paths in the middle of the garden. One path, one path is 5 meter wide and run parallel to the length of the garden, and another path is 5 meter wide and runs parallel to the width of the garden. What is the total area covered by the two paths? So firstly you will make figure, you will draw figure like this, okay. Then length of the garden 85 is given and breadth of the garden 65 is given and width of the path is 5 meter. Therefore the area of the path parallel to the length, तो लेंथ कितनी थी इसकी 85 and width of the path is 5, 85 into 5 which is equal to 425. Same as you will find out area of the path parallel to the breadth, which is 65 into 5 which is equal to 325. Then common area of the path, this area will be common, okay, this area will be कॉमन, क्योंकि देखो दोनों टाइम में आ जाएगा, जब आप ऐसे लेंगे तब पर भी और ऐसे लेंगे उस टाइम पे भी, ओके, तो यू विल सब्ट्रैक्ट इट. The area of the path will be 425, this number, and 325 and minus 25. Common area you will subtract. When you solve, you will get 725 square meter. Last question. A long wire has cut into many small pieces and each small pieces was bent to form a square. एक long wire रहता है जिसको कट करके हम क्या बनाते हैं, स्क्वायर बनाते हैं छोटे छोटे, जिसकी साइड कितनी है 3 सेंटीमीटर, एंड इफ द टोटल एरिया ऑफ द स्मॉल स्क्वायर्स वाज 45 स्क्वायर centimeter, how long was the original wire before it was cut into a small pieces? कट होने के पहले उसकी टोटल लेंथ कितनी थी? तो साइड ऑफ each square is given 3 centimeter. Therefore area will be 3 into 3 which is equal to 9 square meter. Then total area is given here 45 square meter. Then you can find out number of square. Okay, number of square will be 45 divided by 9, which is equal to 5. Then perimeter of each square will be 4 into side. Side is given 3, so 4 into 3 is equal to 12. Then how many square are here? 5 square. So you will multiply it by 12. Okay. Then find out, you can find out the total length of the square. Okay. Sorry, wire. The total length of the wire is 60 centimeters.